right? So we are going to discuss about the BTP administration. Some few parts security also will cover it in this administration, right? We'll send you the course content. Maybe if you have members already received the course content, but again, I will share the course content also here, right? So BTP, what is BTP here, right? If you have members already knows, maybe you may have searched in the Google or other platform, what is BTP, how it is helping to the business when SAP introduced this BTP, right? So what is the advance? Why the companies nowadays, everybody is moving to the BTP, everybody implementing the BTP use cases and services here, right? So I will give a little bit background about the BTP and when it was introduced and what are the topics we are going to discuss, right? So all those things will cover in the high level in the demo session here, right? So with that said, BTP, it's a the abbreviation Business Technology Platform here. It's a SAP Business Technology technology platform layer. It's a technology platform, like it's kind of a PaaS platform as a service based concept the provided by SAP here, right? Simple meaning, it is a platform to build, to extend, to integrate, to analyze the applications. SAP introduced this platform as a service based concept here. This platform as a service based concept here, right? So in a cloud terminologies, if you go to the what is this mean by PaaS and all those things means, so in a cloud, it's a prerequisite to understand, to clear understanding of the basic cloud technical terms like hyperscaler, multi-cloud, so then IaaS, right? And PaaS and the SaaS product and all those things we know, right? So let's discuss about this one before we, why? Because to learn the BTP administration, the prerequisite is mainly we need to know the some clear terminologies. These technical terms are required here, right? Why? Because while we all keep talking about the cloud terminologies, sometimes it's difficult to follow the discussion if you don't clearly understand this the key technical terms, right? The key technical terms like cloud computing, right? So it's a renting a digital space and services on the internet here instead of you owning a maintaining the physical hardware and everything here, right? So in the cloud services here, there are the three main types of cloud services are available here. One is the IaaS and PaaS primary, so platform as a service and infrastructure as a service and so software as a service. So based concept, there are the three main types are there here. In that, IaaS means here it's a renting a computer in the cloud. With the IaaS, you will get the basic computual server, storage, networking, like all the infrastructure. Infrastructure as a service means you will get the infrastructure. From there you decide what software you to run. So it's what software you can run and what applications you can build and manage your own digital space without worrying about the physical hardware and everything here, right? It's a this one here, right? Who will provide this infrastructure? So we have the infrastructure providers are there in the market here. Those are called the hyperscalers. So then there they will provide the infrastructures here, right? One is the AWS, GCP, and Azure. So then we have the Alibaba Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, and there are the some third party. So cloud providers are there. They are mainly for the these are the infrastructure provider. They will provide the infrastructure to you. Then on top of the infrastructure, you will build the up in software and applications and all those things here, right? So these providers will manage the infrastructure. they will allowing us to focus on the building and running the digital applications here, digital applications and everything. We can run it here. Then what about the platform as a service based concept here, right? The platform offers a ready-made platform for the development and handling the underlying infrastructure so that you can directly focus on the coding, right? Focus on the coding here, right? They will provide the platform. In that platform, they will provide the one application. Directly, you can subscribe that application and you can start focusing on the coding part and logic part here. It's a simple terminology, renting a ready to use kitchen instead of building one from the scratch here, right? Provides the tools, services so that developers to create the applications testing without worrying about the underlying infrastructure here. In that, BTP will comes under the platform as a service based concept here. Here we can focus on the coding, focus on the business logic, while BTP will take care of the remaining technical aspects and everything here. BTP will take care of the remaining technical aspects and everything here, right? So that is the platform as a service based concept here. What is mean by SaaS, software as a service here, right? Renting a software instead of buying it here, right? You use the software over the internet. There is no need for installation. It's a kind of a streaming the favorite songs and applications, Google Space, Gmail, just taking the SaaS products here. SAP also, they have the SaaS products, Ariba, Marketing Cloud, they are the SaaS products also here. So now you know in the BTP comes under the platform as a service based concept here, right? BTP comes under the platform as a service based concept here, right? So, sir, when SAP introduced this BTP, then what are the key capabilities in the BTP here, right? SAP in Jan 2021, SAP introduced a powerful unique solution offering called the BTP Business Technology Platform here. It's a technical foundation for entire SAP ecosystem. It's playing a very critical role for all the customers and partners here. All the customers and partners, it's playing a very critical role here, right? This is the main important thing here. It's playing a very critical role here. Sir, is it new? Is it new? The terminology of the BTP is the new, but long back onwards SAP, if you talk about the history here, the long back onwards, SAP, long back in the years back onwards, SAP already there are in the PaaS market here. PaaS market means the platform as a service based market here, right? Long back means what? Right? So here 2012 itself, SAP entered into the PaaS market here, right? PaaS market. So platform as a service based market. That time they have the SAP NetWeaver Cloud. SAP NetWeaver Cloud here. The short name is called the Neo. With that Neo, so they have Neo NetWeaver on demand. They have entered into the PaaS market here, right? So then later they have rebranded that Neo platform 2013 to, so it's a kind of a NetWeaver Cloud to SAP NetWeaver Cloud. They have renamed it to the SAP HANA Cloud Platform here. Cloud Platform. It's kind of a HCP. Okay, you may heard about this HCP also. Later, they have introduced the multiple environments. They have introduced it here. 2017, they have dropped HANA word. The HCP dropped HANA word. So then they have rebranded. They have new name. They have introduced it called the SAP Cloud Platform here. SAP Cloud Platform. Maybe this is also you may heard about in your life, right? SCP, right? HCP to SCP here, SAP Cloud Platform here. So then 2021, so SAP, the cloud platform was officially retired to support the SAP One Platform strategy, right? Then the BTP, the new brand name, BTP was introduced as a, so BTP was introduced as a new brand name for their product here. BTP was introduced as a new brand name here. So BTP provides the extended functionality. However, the core is equivalent to what is formerly known as the SAP Cloud Platform. Just only they have rebranded their name. BTP is not a one-to-one replacement of the cloud platform. It's a extended functionalities they have provided here. So that's why to better reflect their name in the market, they have rebranded their product here, right, to BTP, right? So people are thinking like a SAP cloud platform, it's only limited to the cloud only, not for other tools, but they are providing more than cloud related application development related services, platform related services, the more related stuff they are providing, so that they have rebranded their product to the BTP to better reflect their name in the market. So they have, it is a technology platform provided by SAP. Simply, we can use this platform to build the applications, to extend the application, to integrate the applications, to analyze the applications. We can use this BTP platform here. So BTP, so we have they are the key capabilities. They are the 5 main key pillars are there in the BTP here, right? So earlier 4, now it's a 5, like a application development related services, Fiori, CAP, ABAP, and everything. DB and DB management, database and data management related stuff, and integration related stuff in the one pillar. Then analytics related stuff in the one pillar here. Then automation, AI related automation and AI related in the one pillar here, right? So in case if you have the S4 system, you can use the BTP to build the custom applications, integrate the third-party apps. You can create the workflows here. So BTP is like a toolbox. It's a platform. It's a BTP is like a toolbox. It's not the system. It's not the SID. It's a toolbox here, right? So BTP is like a toolbox here, right? So here, these are the key pillars, 5 main key pillars in the BTP. Using this, these are the main key pillars, right? Major services falling under each pillar here. Application development. If we talk about the application development, in that we have the build apps, so mobile services, business application studio, and we have the so some other build work zone, some other services comes under the application development. DB related, so you have the HANA Cloud, Analytics Cloud, Data Sphere, all those things. Integration side, you have the integration suite, event mesh, those things will. Analytics Cloud, SAC, right? Automation and AI side here, we have the AI core, AI launchpad, business process automations, RPA, all those things will come under the automation and AI side here, right? Each service under each pillar, we have the multiple services SAP listed here, right? So overall, SAP as of now, they are providing 80 plus services in the BTP platform here. BTP platform, 80 plus services here. Sir, where can we check the BTP platform related services and everything? Means in the SAP, so Discovery Center here, SAP, so Discovery Center. In the SAP Discovery Center, here we can see the all the BTP related services and everything here. BTP related services and solutions here, right? So you can see the 82 services SAP is providing. In the Discovery Center, we can see the what are the services SAP is providing to the customers here. So how these services will help to the customers here, first of all, right? Suppose if the customer planning to use the Adobe Forms, example Adobe Forms, then what he required, you need to have some infrastructure. On top of the infrastructure, you need to install the operating system. Then on top of the operating system, you need to install the database. Then you need to install the SAP NetWeaver. Then you need to install the ADS services, ADS patches. You need to install it here. Then here you require the data center, like hardware, operating system, DB, and so SAP so DB, and so SAP NetWeaver. Then ADS service patch is required. Then you will do the configurations and you will use the ADS services here. Right? Means you need the hardware license, OS license, DB license, and NetWeaver license. All the licenses installation, it will take longer time. But if you do same kind of functionalities in the BTP, so just to go to the take the your Adobe form service here, just take the form service in the BTP here, so that you can start using directly start using the business logic side here. Business logic side, you can use this form service here. Right? So ADS, it's providing the same as like ADS functionalities here. So that here we minimized the hardware, multiple licenses and software, hardware maintenance part and everything here. Directly you will subscribe this service and start using the ADS services for printing purpose and everything. You can use it here. Right? So simply directly in the next minute itself, next 10 minutes itself, you can subscribe the service. You can start using the configuring the development related activities and everything. You can concentrate. We can focus on the business logic and everything here. Right? So who will get benefit because of the BTP here? Right? Existing customers and new customers here. So suppose a new customer, they need to build a new cloud solution. In that case, they need to integrate the systems and automate the business process and predictive analysis and machine learning. In that case, so the new customers will get the benefit, and also the existing customers also, if they want to extend their existing SAP solutions, so in that case also the BTP services will be helpful. So overall, the BTP is like a one-stop shop for all your need. So here BTP is helps we to focus on the business logic. Rest of the things, everything will be taken care by the BTP underlying infrastructure and everything. Everything will be taken care by the BTP only here. Right? Here we can focus on the business logics and everything here. Right? That is the BTP related services and solutions here. Right? So here in that case, what are the things we are going to discuss here? Right? So what are the things we are going to discuss in the BTP? How the class model should be like this here, right? So if you see the our structure here, BTP structure. So here, first of all, we will discuss about the global account, types of global accounts here, licensing model for the enterprise account global model, then global account overview, sub account overview, sub account creation. Basic stuff will take 1 week. So then, so here there are the some key concepts in the BTP like environments concepts. So environment, regions, subdomain. So all those concepts we will cover it here. Then after that, so the integration, the sub account integration with the your on-premises cloud connector and integration with the backend SAP systems here, like that. So entire we will discuss here, like multiple sub accounts here, right? Sub account creations, then CTMS, right? Account structure, then build work zone, business application studio, build work zone, business application studio. Then we have the CTMS, HANA Cloud, ABAP environment. Then we have the SSO integrations, AD integrations, SAML2, and some of the key security concepts like what is IAS concept, IPS concepts, right? How the users will be automatically created, right? How the roles will be created, how the roles will be segregated here, security related topic, and cloud ALM monitoring tool related stuff also we are going to discuss in this our sessions here. In our sessions, we will discuss all those things here. Our sessions will go daily 1 hour, daily 1 hour. So daily 1 hour. As part of the session, you will get the server access, documentation. Each session will be recorded. You will get the recorded session also. You will get it out here, right? And also, yeah, you will get the documentation, recorded videos, and server access to practice all those things here. Okay. So the timings I need to align. Course content also same. Whatever I discussed now, same will be the course content also here. So coming to the timings.